It's one of the largest financial penalties ever handed down to a single internet creator, a $17.5 million compensatory verdict, topped off with $500,000 in punitive damages. Over the last decade, the internet true crime economy has exploded. Online sleuths and commentary channels can generate massive revenue streams simply by broadcasting speculative theories about real-world tragedies. In August 2022, that digital spotlight zeroed in on Northern California. 16-year-old Keely Rodney vanished after a campground party, triggering a massive, highly publicized search effort by law enforcement and volunteers. As the search dominated headlines, country rapper and YouTube personality Ryan Upchurch decided to insert himself into the investigation. He brought with him an established platform of millions of subscribers, eager for updates. 2 weeks later, the physical search ended.
Kylie's vehicle was discovered submerged in a local reservoir, and authorities ruled her death an accidental drowning. But instead of offering condolences, Upchurch immediately pivoted his channel to broadcast conspiracy theories, which brings us to the central tension of this $18 million legal battle. We are looking at exactly what happens when the lucrative machine of internet speculation targets a grieving family with absolute fabricated lies. Upchurch's videos quickly escalated from questioning the official police narrative to outright denialism. He broadcasted to his audience that Kylie Rodney was not a real person and that her grieving family were paid actors. He then pointed specifically to a GoFundMe campaign set up to help the family, which had raised $63,000. He told his millions of viewers that the entire disappearance was a deliberate financial scam to harvest internet donations. Kylie's father and grandfather refused to let the accusations stand. They fought back, traveling to a federal courthouse in Nashville to file a massive lawsuit for defamation and the intentional infliction of emotional distress. Inside the courtroom, Upchurch's legal team built their defense around the First Amendment. They argued his videos were protected speech, framing his loud, aggressive delivery as internet persona and hyperbolic opinion rather than stated fact. Legally speaking, a true opinion is a statement that cannot be objectively proven false. Saying you disagree with a coroner's methodology is an opinion. The judge dismantled Upchurch's defense, stating with absolute certainty that a family is running a fake GoFundMe scam for a fictional daughter is not an opinion. It is a highly specific, verifiable claim, and in this case, an actionable falsehood. The ruling established a clear legal boundary. Slapping the word allegedly on a thumbnail or hiding behind an abrasive internet persona does not provide a legal shield when you are broadcasting verifiable lies about a real tragedy. Beyond the definition of an opinion, Upchurch faced a second, much steeper legal hurdle, the United States defamation tier system, which alters the rules based entirely on the victim's status in society. This system has two tiers. Public figures sit on top. They must prove actual malice, showing the creator knowingly published lies. But for private figures, the scale shifts to a lower burden. They only need to prove the statement was false and the creator was negligent. The federal court made a definitive ruling. Kylie's father and grandfather were private figures. They never sought the public spotlight. They were unwillingly thrust into it. This stripped Upchurch of the high-level legal protections usually afforded to media critics. And the real-world damage from those videos was severe. The family endured intense emotional distress as a direct result of Upchurch's uploads, dealing with an overwhelming influx of death threats from his loyal followers. The digital harassment quickly bled into the physical world. The family was forced into hiding and had to make heavy financial investments in home security and surveillance systems to feel safe. Upchurch's legal strategy collapsed because he tried to run the reckless playbook of celebrity internet drama against private citizens navigating a real-world nightmare. After hearing the evidence, the jury delivered a crushing blow. They sided with the Rodney family, awarding them the full $17.5 million in compensatory damages and adding $500,000 in punitive damages on top. The First Amendment defense failed completely in federal court, because it simply could not hold up under the weight of objective, documented falsehoods launched against private individuals. This verdict acts as a massive warning flare to the entirely unregulated true crime content economy. Creators who have grown accustomed to treating real people as characters in a mystery plot are now on notice. For years, digital platforms have operated like a lawless vacuum for rampant speculation, but the real-world justice system has finally caught up. True crime conspiracies might serve as gripping entertainment for audiences and highly profitable revenue streams for creators, but the legal system has now definitively ruled that monetizing a family's grief through fabrication carries an astronomical price tag.